Hello, YouTube. How you doing tonight? Oh, another day done. I've been coming this way a whole lot more because now that I'm on the bigger bike, I've actually got more magnetic mass. So I'm able to actually trip the sensor at this light. Makes my ride home a little bit shorter. Not a whole hell of a lot, mind you, but it does make it shorter and less lights, less stops, more efficient on fuel. Was chatting with Skunk Darkstone on Facebook the other day, Facebook Messenger, and he was talking about how he's a little bit more efficient on his job than the rest of the people just because of the way he performs it. And that popped me into instructor mode, and I started explaining the physics of why he was more efficient in his job, the way he did it, than everybody else. Which, when somebody gets me talking about certain subjects, I automatically pop into what I call instructor mode. One of them is computers. You get me talking about computers and I can explain to you the ins and outs about it and why certain things are the way they are and how to make them a little bit better and why you should go with this over this. Now, admittedly, every piece of electronic equipment out there is better at one thing than another. For example, the Intel versus AMD debate. Bang for your buck, AMD is your best bet. Intel does provide a performance boost, but at nearly 2 to 4 times the price of the AMD product. Now, if you're only getting a 50% increase in performance, is it worth paying 2 to 4 times the price? And that's the question. That's like, well, let's say going from one model bike to a newer model bike, and you're only getting a 50% increase in performance. Whether it goes 50% faster, so goes from a top speed of 100 miles an hour to 150 miles an hour, or it gets 50% better fuel economy, goes from 20 or let's say 30 mpg to 45 mpg with the newer model. But the newer model would cost you 2 to 4 times the price of the older model. Would that performance be worth it? Would you be willing to spend, say the older model will cost you $2,000. Would you be willing to spend $4,000 to $8,000 on the newer model, knowing that you'd only get a 15 mile per gallon increase in distance? I don't want you behind me, lady. You about pulled out. I got a yellow, you got a red. would you be willing to pay that much knowing that you'd only get 15 miles per gallon better fuel economy, or 50 miles an hour more on your top speed, even though legal limit is still legal limit? And it's the same bike, just a newer model. And that's without taking into account other factors, like in this case, video editing, Intel's better. Gaming, AMD's better. For instance, I could have 4 of AMD's top-of-the-line processors in a computer, or 1 Intel. Do I really need a $1,000 CPU? Or can I get by with 4 $250 CPUs that are going to give me far better performance just by having the 4 of them than the 1 Intel that's only going to give me a 50% performance increase over a single AMD of the same gigahertz range with the same number of cores. Just something to think about. Anyway, that's enough out of me.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'd much appreciate it. Ride safe, my brothers. Ciao.